Welcome to Ascending Souls Journey. This is Lorianne, your psychic, here to give you the messages for today, Thursday, June 7th. What I'm going to do today is a little bit different. For those of you who are subscribers to my channel, you'll see it's a little different. For those of you who are new, I am just going to focus on love. This is love of family. This is love in romantic. But for today, I'm being told to just do today for love. And we're going to look at it on all different levels. Now, take from this reading what actually is applicable to your life, because not all of it is going to resonate with each and every one of you. Yeah. Okay. So, the Devil card. This is about addictions. This is about toxicity. This is about fear. So some of you are having a relationship that is very toxic, that you may actually be in fear, okay? The Tower card, this is about a change taking place. The universe comes in when we don't make changes, because what takes place, the angels will give us warning signs. God's going to say, okay, poof, they put a little something, something over here for us to look at. If we don't get that lesson, it'll be more intense the next time, and even more so the next time, until God, the universe, says, okay, we're going to come in, we're going to make sure that you see a change must take place. We have the Three of Cups. So some of you are dealing with your soulmate in this particular situation. You may be in a toxic romantic situation. Others of you, and you may be in a third-party situation. Yeah. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. This is all about keeping your balance, making sure that you feel grounded and stable. For some of you, when there is a third-party situation involved in here, you may be juggling two different people. But in reality, what they're telling me is you need to be very, very grounded, very careful. There's a snake at the bottom. You see, this person is surrounded by a lot of openness. So what they're showing me is you feel you're a free spirit. You feel very good about the way you run your life, but there is a snake in the midst. And what I'm seeing is it's actually whoever this person is, whoever you are dealing with. For some of you, this is your partner and they have another person. You may be aware of it, you may not. But this tower is going to come down. What's going to take place is somebody's going to find out about this third-party situation. Yeah, truth is going to come out. Prince of Swords. This is a message coming through. Now, this message may not be from your partner. This may be from a different person outside of your relationship. Yep. They're going to let you know that this is going on, because for some of you, you have no idea there's another person involved in this, and they're going to come. Yeah, it's about making a choice. So you're finding out that there is another person, that your partner, maybe it's you, maybe your partner's finding out about you, but when the truth comes out, the tower's going to hit. The addiction. This is fear, but this is also an addiction. This is an addiction. You may be dealing with a partner who is addicted to adultery, who is actually known. This is not the first time they've had an affair. Yeah, they're saying that you, in this group, you are already aware that your partner does this, but you're tired of it. You're done. You're tired. You're trying to stay centered and grounded. And you, yourself, are going to speak the truth to your partner, and you're going to make a choice. You're going to make a decision. Do you stay in this relationship, or do you go? Some of you, this is, you're dealing with a Gemini, and you have Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy, the energies of an air sign, okay, very aloof. Whoever's going to give you this message, They're going to be very somber about it. They're going to be very, hey, did you know that this took place? This is what they're showing me, that they're going to do it in a really, they're going to try and play the devil's advocate, so to speak, where they are your partner's friend. And they're going to tell you what's going on with your partner. For another group of you, you're meeting somebody brand new. Brand new. This person, you really, really like them, but you are already in a relationship. You're not having an affair, but you believe this person is actually your soulmate. And for many of you, this is a soulmate coming in. So you have to make a choice between this new person or the person that you're actually with. And when you make this choice, it's creating a tower. And what the universe is showing me is actually that the effects of the tower is already taking place in your life, meaning that change is going to happen, whether it flips your world upside down or a belief system. It can be small, it can be major. For this group, your partner is already picking up on the energies that something's going on, something's amiss. And they're afraid to talk to you about it. They don't know what it is, but there's some fear there. Yeah. For another group of you, they're showing me that your partner is not with you. The two of you are separated. And you may very well be dealing with a soulmate for some of you. Not all of you, but this is an ex-partner. You're going to receive communication from them via email or text message. And it was a really toxic situation. And that's why I'm saying for the majority of you, this is a soulmate journey, the true soulmate journey. But there is some toxicity that took place in the past. And they're coming in to tell you the truth. They're going to let you know what took place. What happened on their end, what they're going to tell for some of you in this group, is that their world flipped upside down. And it made them feel out of balance. They didn't even know who they were. They had no idea who they were, who they wanted to be when they grew up. And they're coming back to tell you what is going on. It looks like they came out of a very long-term relationship. In the past, it was a long-term relationship right around the time that you met them. They could have been finalizing the divorce or just recently divorced, but they were not physically with that person. But it really did flip them upside down. It threw them financially, definitely, spiritually, emotionally, they shut down. They had a lot of fear. They had a lot of fear moving forward with you because they were not healed over this other person. So they're going to come in. They're going to tell you the truth. And the universe is saying, make sure you stay grounded. Make sure you stand strong in who you are so that you really can feel empathetic-wise, understand where they're coming from. That does not justify any of the actions that took place or words that took place, but you will definitely understand why those events between the two of you took place. Yeah. For another group of you, you and your partner are having some financial difficulties in regard to your home life, and you feel a little bit stuck and trapped, like you can't pay your mortgage or your rent, but you can't move out. And you have a decision to make. And what they're showing me is your partner may have an actual addiction. It could be gambling. It looks like it's gambling, a gambling addiction, which is really affecting your world. It's affecting your family life, trying to raise your family, because I do see children in the picture. You feel very trapped in this situation, and it is toxic because they have an addiction. So that addiction is their first love. So when we're looking at another person, it's not a person in this case. This is an actual addiction. And you don't know what to do. You're trying to make a decision. Do I leave or do I go? And what I'm being guided to tell you is you may have somebody coming through to help you. I'm going to get one more card for you for this group. Yep, they're saying for this group, you're trying to make a decision. Do I leave or do I stay? And the universe is saying, we're going to help you. We're going to come in. We're going to flip your world upside down. All right? So brace yourself, because it's going to happen. And the universe is doing this intentionally to help you move forward. They're going to help you. They're going to bring in people for you to help you. You have a family member. You haven't seen this family member in quite some time. They're going to help you through this situation. So think really hard on if this is pertaining to you in your life. Think really hard, because this is somebody you haven't spoke with in a while. And it's far enough away from your partner that they aren't going to come chase you down. They aren't going to come and seek you out. So let's pull a romance angel card and see how it ties in with the reading. Okay, we've got forgiving and learning. That's exactly what's taking place for many of you in this group, and I understand now why I was guided to do this reading, because these are very clear and specific messages for people who actually need to hear these messages. Forgiving and learning does not mean that you forgive them and you stay in a toxic relationship. This is about you looking at the relationship and understanding when somebody has an addiction, and you may want to educate yourself on it. When somebody has an addiction, that is their first love. That's their first priority, no matter what the addiction is. And when we're talking gambling, because that's what they're showing me is gambling, this is a person who can take $1,000 and go down and throw it on a table, right? They win. They'll win $5,000. They will sit there and play and play and play for hours or days until they lose every dime, because their addiction is failure. That's what the gambler's addiction is all about, failure. And when they lose that last dime, they say, see, I knew I was a failure. This is literally their mindset. As you become familiar with whatever this addiction is, whether it be cheating, whether it be gambling, you're going to be able to look at the other person's point of view and understand why they do what they do. No, that doesn't mean you stay with them. No, self-love, right? Self-love. But this is really about you pulling the lesson from it. What is the lesson? That's what you want to look at. And then you can forgive and move forward, because the universe is saying, yes, move forward. For those of you where you're dealing with somebody in the past, this person coming back from the past, yeah, same thing, same exact message. They're telling me it's the same exact message. Forgiving and learning. Go back in the past, review, pull the lesson forward, and let it go. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching.